Classic cameras of history! Nikon FM2n. In the golden days of film, Nikon made an all-manual, mechanical marvel, so perfect, all other camera manufacturers were forced to bow down. Or something like that anyway. Available in either black or silver, the Nikon FM2n is a member of Nikon's compact F line, including the FM, FE, FE2, FA, and FM3A. Jesus, that's a mouthful. There's also an FM2NT if you're into titanium body plates and a premium price. The FM2 was never meant to be a consumer camera. It doesn't have any automation. You want that? Get an FA or an FM3A. What it does have is a beautifully simple LED meter readout. On the right side of the viewfinder, it's plus, 0, minus, light up the 0 and fire it could. Focal plane shutter travels up to 4 thousandths of a second. While that may seem slow by today's standards, in 1984 was about as fast as you could get. Add the MD12 motor drive for a blistering 3.2 frames per second. Perfect for a Duran Duran cover band. Or sports? Aside from manual focus, manual aperture, manual shutter? Okay, maybe not for sports. But Steve McCurry made excellent use of the FM2 and 105mm f2.5 for the Afghan Girl photo. The FM2n allows the use of all Nikon f-mount lenses that use AI. Not that AI. The auto indexing feature, that little nub on the aperture ring. Older non-AI lenses can also be adapted by epoxying a nub in the proper location. Like this 28mm f.35. Hell, the old lenses even fit my D800, and is the main reason I stayed with Nikon when I first switched to digital. Honestly, this camera was my crutch when shooting weddings at the dawn of digital. I'd have one in my bag just loaded with Ilford Delta 3200 for nighttime receptions because the Nikon D100 was crap in low light. The FM2n is better in the dark than the FM3A because the LED display, you can read the damn thing in the dark, as opposed to FM3A, which has match needle display. It just disappears in the darkness. Now I use FM2 and FM2n relatively interchangeably, but there are differences. The N just means new, and is identified by an N in front of the serial number on the back of the top plate. The FM2 has 1/200th of a second flash sync, while the FM2n has 1/250th of a second flash sync. The sync is marked by the red on the shutter dial. That and a couple other design changes make the N version a slight iteration as opposed to a redesign. Also, at some point Nikon changed the titanium shutter to an aluminum one later in the game. Better? I don't really know. Anyway, that's the FM2n, my favorite SLR classic camera of history. What are some of your favorite film cameras of history? Comment down below, give a thumbs up, maybe even subscribe.